Vice. I'm Matthew Perry, and we're going to be talking about some crypto, some stocks, some all-around investments. I want to make sure I'm every platform. I'm not sure what's going on with TikTok. I'm trying to find the right angle. So if you guys are on TikTok, I don't know how much I'll be responding because I can't really see the comments here. But I think we're not looking really good for AMC. We're in the same situation again. Finally here when you start. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being so dedicated to being here right when I start. Fun. A long time no see. How's it going? Going pretty good. Everything's going pretty good. Um, there's gonna be a lot of DWAC bag holders. I haven't even taken a look at that. Yeah, currently up 356% yesterday. I did not even see that. And now it's up about 80%, which is definitely great. Yes, there is going to be a lot of bag holders, but still, I mean, that's a phenomenal gain that you could see here. Absolutely phenomenal gain. Keep that on the list just to watch it because it's great. I can't make any investments into it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to put any more money into the stock market because I have enough invested in the stock market right now when it comes to my short-term investments. But I'm going to go ahead and add that to popular. I'm also going to bring up another chart, and we'll bring up PHUN. And that's up 291% today in the pre-market. So from from $1 where it closed, $1.50, all the way up to $6, a high of $7.35, which is huge. Anybody that was in this is anybody in this position now? Let me quickly go to live screen here. I'm gonna add on monetization. So we got 36 people that are watching right now, 8 likes. Thank you guys for liking the video. If we can pump that up a little bit. I'm in this. You have 400 shares. At what price? What price are you in it? Because it looks like it's fluctuating. It looks like something. I don't really like to chase things, but a lot of times it gets very enticing to chase. This is dropping. Wow, this is moving a heavy amount. You see the volume up here and how it is fluctuating? It's moving like crazy. You're in it at $1.36. What's your plan on getting out? I made 2,500 from PHUN already. That's amazing. When do you plan on making a move? Because in order to be in these positions and be successful, you have to figure out when you're going to get out because that's the hardest part, right? And not to say that you need to get out of everything. You can pull out of a little bits and pieces if you wanted to, and then make your move from there. But I'm not sure that holding it for the long term is the best bet. Or I don't know what you're planning on doing when it comes to the market opening, because when the market opens, it could be drastically different than what it is now, especially with how this is moving. But DWAC is up 81%, up to $82, which is definitely an insane increase. Seeing that it was up 356% yesterday is absolutely insane. I see this hitting $15 today. I plan on getting out at 10. All right, that's awesome. It's great to be able to have a plan. It's great to be able to have a plan. But what if it doesn't go that way? What if it doesn't go that way? Where's your stop loss at? Or where's your stop gain at, I guess? Because if you're already up a heavy amount, where's your limit at? What do you think AMC does today? It doesn't look like it's doing anything good today. I actually think we might see a little bit of a reverse field. The fact that it's down to $37.90 just shows that exactly what they were doing during the week. The beginning of the week, we saw some positive movement because they were actually building up or borrowing the shares in order to short, and you could see that. Um, we did have some buying power. We had less shorting that was going on. They still were shorting, but it was less shorting. And then now we're starting to see most likely this heavy amount of shorting that's going into it, bringing us back below 40 to 37, or I guess 38 here. But that's just not really what I see in the position. And obviously, I want to see something completely different. And I may be biased because I want to see the opposite of what is happening. But I, it, it's tough to say. It really is tough to say. Y'all seen DWAC? Yes. I was just looking at it. It's up 90% now. So up to $86. Going well on TikTok. Let's see. Not gonna sell it. DWAC and PHUN. Yeah, see, that's not what I look for. Now, why are we seeing this large move? Is there a heavy amount of short interest on that position? What do you think of Bounce Coin, Matt? Well, I just made a video on that Bounce token, and please look up the new stock called EABE. Now, what do I think of Bounce? I actually just did a review on that and the fact that I bought 10 recently. I haven't seen what the price got to because I haven't looked at it in a little bit. But good thing, my Coinbase Pro account is up to $21,500. That's definitely a great thing to be able to see. Let's look at Bounce Token. Bounce Token is at $50, so it's below where I invested in at. And I don't know where it did eventually get to. Let's look at auction. And let's see what the movement was over the night, because typically you'll see highs and lows somewhere around that like 4 a.m. mark. Yeah, so let me see. Over the last day, I really only got down to $50. Hasn't really dropped down too much. Yesterday it was down to a level of 46, which would have been a great time to make a move in there. But if it does go lower, again, I'm in it for not long term, but a few months, maybe a year. We'll see how that goes, but I do like this token. I do like this coin. Freedom to speak. Us. America? Yes. Sure. Want to see how far it goes. Yeah, I understand seeing how far it goes, but also make your money out of it. You can see how far it goes, but take bits and pieces out. Understand that you can trim off some as you go. Changing the title. Gonna run to 100. What do you think is gonna run to 100? DWAC. DWAC is up at that level. It's up 95% today. It's very close to this high here of $89. You saw it at a level of 88 or 89 here. So, I mean, that's looking just phenomenal. While everything else on my watch list here, the recently viewed watch list, you're seeing AMC that's down, HUT, SOS, Riot, Prague, so many different positions that are down quite a bit. That's insane. Yeah, again, I don't want anybody to like get stuck bag holding or anything like that. my strategy in every case is always to gain a decent amount, especially well over 100%, and trim some off the top. That's really how that goes. $3 of free bounce token on Coinbase right now. Is it? I mean, that's a cheap amount. I feel like that's really low because you can't even get even like close to uh, a coin. Yeah, don't do that. But man, yeah, now it's at 91. Look, the DWAC is now at $91 or close to it. It's really fluctuating. So is this position. Both of them are just going out of their mind. $91.42 of a high. That's insane. I love seeing things run like this because if people are in it, Ortex short squeeze alert on PHUN. Let's look at Ortex. Do I have my Ortex up? Emmy is right behind my chair, and if I like slid back, I would run over the wheels on my chair. You said PHUN. Let's look at it. Doesn't like it's that high. Short interest is not that high. You're seeing 2.3 million, 3.65%. You're not looking at anything there. WAC. Yeah, you're not seeing really any short interest of free float here either. I don't know. But it's up a hell of a lot. It's up 96% this morning, 356% yesterday. That is an insane move. I was looking at myself and couldn't find a broker that had DWAC. Fumming myself. Yeah, that sucks. Can ADA reach Bitcoin levels? No. If you're talking about market cap, yes. No. Sorry. It can reach at market cap levels. Anything could reach at market cap levels. But if you're talking about price, no, that's not going to happen. If it reached Bitcoin levels, of price, the market cap would be insane. So no, it can't. I would even say when you look at market cap, it definitely can't get to that point. I think it could be, it's going to be that top 3, top 4, top 5 coin, hovering around that 100, $200 billion mark. But that's pretty much it. I wouldn't say that ADA gets to that level because it has billions of circulating supply. If it had less circulating supply, I would say yes. Because you see other things, if you're talking about price, you see other things that come up. Let me bring up Coin Market Cap really quick. You see other things that actually, have a pretty high price. So if we look at Bitcoin, you're talking about $63,000. Can anything get to $63,000? Well, you have things, I believe, in like NFT to where actually it breaks that level. So things like socks, Unisocks, you see the circulating supply here, 302 socks. That's it. 302 socks. That's why it cost $97,000. And you could see if you click on this, you could see it's gotten to even a higher point, right? Sorry, let me go back to overview. It got to even a higher point. So if I look at year to date, you can see where it did end up getting to, which was around that $200,000 mark and going as low as $28,000, right? So things can get up to those levels, but it doesn't mean that it's worth more market cap wise. Where do you think ADA, where do you think the price on ADA can go? Well, give me a second. Let me bring up my, bring up my Excel and we're going to go to my Doge spreadsheet. I don't know why I call it Doge. I guess it's the first thing that I looked up. But what I do is I look up a lot of coins. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for ADA. Now, ADA has a max supply, and I'm doing it based on the max supply, not the current supply. The current supply would be different. But if you look at the price, let's say at $2, right? $2 with the max supply, that's a $90 billion market cap. Now, I'm thinking that it's going to hover around that $200 billion market cap. So $5 is definitely a point. But when you look at the price, or you look at the circulating supply right now, I think it's 32 billion. I think it's 32 billion. So when you see something like that, you can say, all right, well, maybe it can get to a little bit higher, $7, maybe $7, maybe you know, $8 or so. But I'm not thinking anything crazy high. For me, the way that I play ADA is just based on the interest alone. I want to gain as much interest as I possibly can from different positions. It's more of a long-term position for me. However, I do want it to go from $2 to $5, but from $2 to $5 is still pretty pricey market cap wise. I had a buddy convinced I owned 3 socks a few months ago. Really? You don't actually own them, right? We're not allowed to trade like them. What do you think of what? AMC and Bitcoin. I'm not familiar with that. Give me a second. I'm not familiar with that. Just give me like a I had like the cliff notes. Out 30K validation. Bitcoin up for a phase. I mean, it's great to follow these trends. I love to follow trends and understand if they do play out, but then if they don't end up playing out, I mean, it just I don't know. I can't say that I really haven't looked at it um deeply. I would have to dive into it, but I can tell you that a lot of times I'm not looking for um these type of trends. The only thing I'm looking for is the now. So typically, if you're looking for the future, then yes, I guess if you're looking for a longer term or a few months out, maybe 6 months out or something like that, that could be the case. But I mean, that just may be me. But I usually have a short term mindset rather than looking longer term. I could care less about Bitcoin. But if you're factoring in AMC into that situation, it could be a different story. So, did anyone jump into pun or into fun today, or think we've missed the boat? I think, to tell you the truth, um, it's looking more and more like you missed the boat. But I mean, you could play it out. You can play it out however you want. I wouldn't make a solid play to where I'm holding on to the position for a while. If it hits um my stop loss, I would get out immediately. And that's what it looks like. It looks like it fluctuates so much that it would hit your stop loss at any second. So um I wouldn't make that move. And if I do, it would be very short term because it would be very short lived for both of them, for fun and for DWAC. Even though they're still up, I don't know how it's going to play out today. It could play out positively and it would be great, but it's so tricky to get into a lot of these positions when they had a 356% run, because basically you're just looking for pennies while everybody else gained dollars out of it. this. All right, I'll take a look at this. I have to remember. I have to remember to do it because I don't have any type of free time on my hands. Everything's built up of so many things. So I'll add it to my list of things, but we'll see. Where are we at? I know this is gonna fly today. Well, hopefully you're right. Hopefully you're in it and it continues to fly. Uh, because I don't want to see this pull back aggressively. Pull up AMC and GME. Because AMC and GME are not making move. SOS is not making moves. I'm just not happy with it. Now, okay, so I am live on Facebook. That actually has a long latency. Make sure that this is not, that my desktop audio is not playing. We got 105 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. I don't know. Watching anybody that follows. Crypto, I love cryptocurrency. So currently I'm holding about $26,000 worth of crypto. I have a potential chance to grow quite a bit. And I'll go to my accounts here. I think so I'm going to this account, which I have my Coinbase account, which is more of my long-term, interest earning account. I earned about $39 in interest now. Um, Off of the $6,462 that I have in there. It looks like we have seen some growth with Algo and some growth with Cosmos. Tezos looks like it's down still. I do have Ethereum 2.0 that I added money to. If I wanted to go to my interest earned over here, I earned about 2 cents with Ethereum, $6 with Tezos, $16 with Algo, and $16 with Cosmos. So I'm happy with the amount of growth that I had with all of these positions. I'm going to continue to add to these, but these are my interest building um, uh, cryptocurrencies. Then I also have my Coinbase Pro, where typically I'll buy everything in Coinbase Pro, and then even if I have like interest earning cryptocurrencies, I'll transfer it over to Coinbase. But this is where I'm holding my Coinbase, or sorry, my all of my other like shorter term coins. So where I'm holding Harvest Finance, I'm holding Gitcoin, Internet Computer, Litecoin, Polymath. Polymath is one of those ones that I'm really bullish on where it can actually get to in the future. Cardano, seeing that get to a level of I thought I only had 600, but I have 610, so that's good. Um, but Cardano, I believe, can get to a higher level price wise, but I also want to stake that position, so it's not going to be on Coinbase Pro for long. Whenever Coinbase allows you to stake Cardano, if that does happen, hopefully in the near future it does, then it'll be good, and I'll have that over there. So $600 or whatever. How much is it? 1,000. Sorry, 600 coins. $1,300 would go over to Coinbase. But yeah, I love cryptocurrency. Uh, Way better than the stock market, and it's less predictable. But when it comes to after hours market for the stock market, that's where all of the hedge funds and institutions really control everything because they have as much liquidity as possible. We don't have any liquidity, so we can't pull our money out if we want to pull our money out. But yeah, I love cryptocurrency. We got 2 people on Twitch. Thank you for being here as well. 116 people on YouTube. So hit that like button if you can. It does help out. And I don't know if anybody's watching on Facebook, but I think it's only for friends. So if you are watching, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. So yeah, if you are watching, thank you for watching. All right, let's see. Where are all the likes at? Hit the like button. Tamagato says, yes, I agree with you. Go to Truth Social soon? I was using Bitcoin on the dark web a fair while ago, and my trading volume is above 6 BTC. If only I had kept a decent amount of my wallet and not buying the required amount for a purchase. Yeah. Truth is the wife gave me 2K about 2 months ago to see if I can flip it. She's happy now. Well, that's great. That's great to hear that. That is amazing. Do you want to check my? I don't want to log because Gate.io sets you have to go through so many hoops in order to even log in. So I was gonna go to Gate.io to see what my account looks like, but maybe I'll pull it up on my phone just to see exactly where 7 people watching. Uh, TikTok and whatever other platform you're watching. But yeah, let's go back to going Gate.io. Wanted to see where that is. If it's at a good point. Yeah, so it looks like my Gate.io account has grown um, to $731. I only invested $400 in there, so it's about doubled. Doggy Coin has doubled. I bought some crypto doggies. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can see anything there? If you can see it, maybe. Yeah. So I bought. Still not gonna load. I don't know. You can't see it. Uh, I I bought Plane a while ago, and that's up to $449. The price is at um 1.5 cents. When I bought in, it was at around 0.007 cents. So this has definitely increased a heavy amount, and I believe in that coin to actually go somewhere pretty big. Probably invest some more into positions like that. But Doggy for me has doubled, and that current balance is up to $731 now. So I'm definitely happy with that. Currently holding $90 of USDT in order to invest somewhere else into a different position. But that's what I'm currently looking at there. Can you look at METX? Copy that. Is it a stock? I would imagine. This position. Let me know if this is it. It's at the bottom right. Not sure if they still offer this or not article, but I'm reading you can stake Cardano on Coinbase through their cold storage service. I guess that's probably a good idea. I'll have to look into that. Can you send me the article somewhere, whether it's on Discord or wherever? Just send me the article if you can, and we can look at that. An article that I'm reading from last year. Do they have like a recent article on that? Maybe that'll help because I do want to stake Cardano, whether even if it is in cold storage, because it's not something I'm looking to sell. I'm looking to just add on to. Probably hold somewhere north of 2,000 and just wait for that to give me interest. Bring back the pink shirt. We can see the charts better. Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, I would do the green screen behind me, but I didn't want to put it down, so I didn't. Anyone that wants to follow, definitely hit that follow button. Sorry, I just hit the mic. 2 people here on Twitch, and I don't even know how to check if anybody's watching on Facebook, but YouTube. 128 people. Sorry I'm late, but is it too late for DWAC? Uh, is it too late? For me personally, I would not make a move into the position. There's only one way that I would make a move, and it would be a solid chase with a strong stop loss. There is no if, ands, or buts about this stop loss. Other stop losses, you can say, okay, well, you know what? There may be a little bit of room, but there's no freaking room for this. The reason being is because if this does uh, come back and it looks like it moves very aggressive, that aggression will, decrease that price a hell of a lot. And I can't take that, because then you start to get into a point to where your order doesn't get filled. You get filled at a way lower order. It's just or way lower price, and it just doesn't sit well with me. So a lot of times, like, I will set a firm stop loss at a certain place, and this would be one of those positions. And I'm not saying it's completely over. I'm just saying, for me personally, I would not make that move. I would also not make a move into PHUN. But if you're already in it and you wanted to see it, play out, then hopefully you made a move to take out your initial investment or some of your profit or whatever, and then, go on about your day with the rest. Because you probably can take out 100 shares, get your initial profit. Everything else that's sitting in there, you can let that grow, and no matter what, you're gaining something out of it. So, ouch, my ear. I'm sorry. Thanks for the info. No problem. Yeah, I don't want to, deter anybody from these positions and saying, hey, get out of this position, all of that stuff. I'm all for making money. I'm also all for risk management. CRTD. Uh, Up but not roof. Top movers. Interesting. Up 57%. It's up 50%. It's up 57%. You can't speak. Funny. Let's look at some of the top movers. Yeah, that's insane. Well, some of them just don't show on certain areas. That's interesting though. Is it up well, the thing is like, it shows a certain percentage. Was it up 57% last night or yesterday? Because what this is showing is the percentage based on last close, I believe. Or sorry, yesterday. So it's including that. So you see PHUN, that's up 252%, even though, you know, DWAC is up 77%. So it seems like both of them are functioning differently. I don't know where the hell these percentages coming from. 252%. So it is on the pre-market. Sorry. I'm totally lost. Seems that way. All I can find is you have to use Coinbase custody to be able to do it. Huh. Yeah, I just want to do it regular. I want them to go through Coinbase and just be able to build interest through here. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. And I don't know why they're not adding anything else. I feel like they have so many coins that they could add, but they haven't. I bought $1,000 worth of Shiba just for shits and gigs. Um, I guess that's good. I don't. Is the price pretty low right now? Where we're at? I didn't check my account. I would have to say, give me a second. Look at my Shiba. So it looks like it's still higher than where I initially invested, so that's good. Um, but I guess it's lower right now compared to where it was. Up in the 0.00003. Let's go back about a month. Sorry. So yeah, where it was at 0.00003. And now you're seeing it really in that consolidation phase. After that large increase, people made so much money out of it. So much money. Jesus. Over the past 24 hours, what have the average retracements been for DWAC? Around 5%. Trailing stop perhaps at 10% would be aiming for. So the issue with that is the retracements are going to be different over something that has strong buying power. Once it loses all of the buying power, retracements are going to be a lot bigger. So you probably want to take a retracement based off of the last large increase rather than a retracement off of the different points of resistance. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these larger increases that we see here, let's go to where are we at? There's funds up twice. Don't know why. You go to some of this and you're looking for some of these retracements here, and you're like, all right, well, what happened with these retracements? Once you get to a point to where it hit that firm or strong resistance, and I don't know where that is. It could be 90, it could be 93, or whatever, 95. That could be it. And then you see a strong retracement during the day to where a lot of people are like, you know what? I have access to this now. I didn't have liquidity back then, and now I can sell my position. So just watch out for that. The retracements will be a lot heavier after a firm resistance versus a smaller resistance that you see here, which doesn't even seem like it's like a resistance because it breaks through that level on the next jump. Do you know what I mean? I get what you're saying though. I totally do. I also found out my laptop doesn't support Bluetooth, so I may need this squeeze sooner rather than later. That's funny. Oh yeah, I've been working my way through your entire video catalog, and I think I'm about 97% through it. Wait, you're talking about all of my videos on my channel? Can't wait for the next Amazon giveaway. Yeah, I used to do Amazon giveaways all the time, but it was kind of hell after about 20,000 subscribers. It was just hell. Keeping up with all of the subscribers that are there, it was just too much. So I don't know how there's a great way of doing that, but I always love to do those giveaways, and people seem to love them. They were truly random. It was just very difficult to do those because I started to get like 300 comments per video, which means I had to go through like 300 people, and anyone that was new, then I would add them, and you would have thousands of people that were entered for the giveaway, and it was just way too much. So now there's 19 more channels to binge. 19, dude, you have to close. Uh, you have close to 2,400 videos on this channel. Yeah, I have a lot. Yeah. And well, I also have a daily stream that I have here, which, looking at that, that's automatically 365 videos, right? I guess you subtract the weekends. Sometimes I stream on the weekends, but I did do two a day in the beginning. Um, so yeah, thank you for follow. I don't know if you follow Howard likes that a lot. I've also been trying to go through and trying to clean what? I should clean you old scammy and spammy comments on your old videos. Yeah, it's so difficult to deal with that. I know YouTube said they're gonna get a handle on it, but I don't know how they can. Now there's just 19 more channels to binge. That's funny though. That is funny. I don't have 19 channels. How many channels do I have? What is it? Four? Four channels? I mean, I have a gaming channel that I don't really upload to. I want to, but I don't have time. And like I said, once I build the revenue on like this channel and maybe like the shorts channel or whatever, I feel like uh I can actually take the time that I would have from my 9 to 5 and spend it on this, spend it on everything. That's what I'm looking to do. Right. Been deleting all the spam. I can find on the new ones. Well, thank you guys for doing that. I mean, you don't have to do it. You really don't. I feel like YouTube will eventually get to it, but I I don't know. I have to. I try and say in some videos like, look, don't fall for these spammy comments. All right, let's see. So yeah, I mean, this account is up to $6,400 after investing another $200, or I guess $196 in Ethereum 2.0. I'm going to continue to put more money in there. If it does come back below 4,000, I definitely will. But we're seeing, the good thing is we see Bitcoin rise, we see Ethereum rise just a little bit. We still need to see Ethereum rise a little bit more before we start seeing other things make a move as well. I don't know where Litecoin is. Litecoin was around here somewhere. Litecoin is at about $200, $198 for Friday, y'all. Ready for the weekend? Everybody's ready for it. I I I love the week. The reason why I wouldn't like the week is because I'm like stressed for time, like strapped for time, I guess. You have uh everything that I want to upload to different pieces, different parts. I want to be able to do all of my Patreon videos, but it's so freaking tough to do that. I mean, I wake up pretty early, and that's typically when I'll get a lot of it done. But if I don't end up waking up early, or I have a deadline to meet for my job, then it's very tough for me to do that. But once everything's set in stone, I'm telling you, gonna upload to that a lot. Don't forget to go claim your $3 and bounce. Yeah, definitely. If anybody has a chance to, or anybody has a Coinbase account, go claim your free money, your free $3 in bounce, in auction coin. I think it's bounce token, and the, I don't know if you call it ticker symbol or coin name auction. Oh wait, we are all already stalking him. I hope not. Matt is creating a stalker. Sure. Bought bounce on Coinbase. Let's see what it will do. Yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm really hyped for that because the 2.1 million in circulating supply is so low. It's so low compared to like so many other coins that are out there. And I think it could be really, really big. I think it will be really big. So I'm gonna, as that does go lower, like I said, I think it could go lower before it goes higher. Even though it did go to 63, I think it could go a lot higher. You've talked about Orange Man stock, DWAC. All Orange Man support. I care about money. I don't care about anybody else. I care about being able to. When I say that, I mean like if you're talking politically, I care about other people. Obviously, the thing is, with this situation, it doesn't matter who talks about the stock, um, or who supports the stock in general. I care about making money from that position. Yeah, it's all about making people money. That's it. Making myself money and making others money. Yeah. Someone liked my quote. What's going on with IBM? I haven't checked it. Let's bring this BM. It's just decreasing. Let's see what we're looking at for the 10,000 foot view here. Supposed to log in there. Didn't log in. The 10,000 foot view. Wow, that's really dropping from that level of 144 all the way down to 128. That looks aggressive. Even broke past some points of support down there. So I don't know why you're seeing that much of a drop. 9%, 9.5% in the matter of one day, and then seeing a drop in the, well, yeah, I guess that's continuation of that, because you saw that drop go into the after hours market. It goes from close to close. So from close to close is about 9% that you are seeing. That's a huge drop. And I don't know why you are seeing that. It's not anything that's backed by any type of uh, technical support, more or less, probably like news based. Yeah. You decide to enter a position, potential bag holder situation. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it may be going up, but I can't get into a stock because of one guy. I agree with you. I completely understand, but you have to leave emotions at the door and simply look at uh as a potential monetary gain. Yes, exactly. Thanks for checking. No problem. It's definitely interesting. I'll tell you that. We're seeing some positive moves now, but are we seeing a form of consolidation here? It looks like consolidation where we might see a little bit of a bounce. It's just a large decrease to not factor into, you know, the price right now, or factor into your investment right now. If you do hold the position or you bought in at one of these low points, I feel like it gives you opportunity to grow because it has, surpassed this level of support here. But yeah, you make your own decision there. No room for emotions in trading. Yes, you're right. If you start getting emotional, it starts getting pretty bad. Start losing money, and that's never a good thing. Like, I have like 3 minutes, so I'll look at Siri. Ooh, Sirius XM. I like this in the past. If I look at the 300, or sorry, the 30,000 foot view, trying to look for levels of like support at their lowest, and it looks like from a 30,000 foot view, we're seeing uh $5, about $6 or so, seeing a high of about $6.31. It doesn't really move that much, right? So if you're looking for a short-term gain, you're probably not going to see that. But if you're looking for a longer term gain, let's go out the next year. We'll probably go the next 5 years too. Longer term gain, you could see from $5.67 all the way up to $7 or so. However, it is on a downward trajectory right now, as you see this decrease create or lower highs and lower lows. And that's never a good sign whenever you see that, because it's on that downward spiral, and it could be creating another lower high here and creating another lower low to get closer to that 575 mark, because it seems like it resists somewhere around that 570, 580, or sorry, support 570, 580. Now let's look at a longer term. Sorry, let's look here. We'll look at a longer term. We'll look at 5 years just to break that down. Uh, so from $4 all the way up to about $7. I really don't see this as a massive position. There's so many other positions that move more solidly. It looks like throughout the years, this has steadily increased. You haven't really seen any type of larger gains. If you're looking for something that may be more consistent, this could be one of those things, because it did fall off the trend line as we saw in 2018. It fell off the trend line. So now we really don't know where that trend will be. Is it going to get back on track? Are we going to see this? Is this just a big form of consolidation here? That's what I would look at that as. But you need to factor it into your situation. If you're holding the position at the current price of 611, you probably only have a peak point right now. It could surpass that, but a peak point really of somewhere around 739, which means that you're looking to gain about $1 over the next months or maybe even a year. Did he give you any good stock tips? I don't care who's involved. I made 290%. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. No need to care who's involved. All right. So it is uh, currently 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get out of here. I have to log off TikTok. 5% battery life. But thank you for follow, touch, watching. All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you check out some of my other content across YouTube. I upload, sparingly. I will figure out a full schedule, and the schedule will get a lot better once I have more free time. I don't know if that will be a thing, but once I have more free time, I will be able to do that schedule or make that schedule a little bit clearer. So anybody on Twitch, anybody on Facebook, anybody on YouTube, I appreciate you guys here being a part of this. And I guess I will catch you guys in the next one. Also, don't forget to, if I'm actually going to be discontinuing this merch. I'm going to try and I'm trying to find another merch company that does, more consistent products. Like I like the quality on this shirt, but it's just something where they don't have the items that I put on my merch line, so it doesn't make sense. So if you guys want to get your hands on the Profit Hands merch, definitely go ahead and check it out. It's linked below. It should be in the description. And I'm going to be discontinuing it probably in the next like week or so. So definitely go ahead and check that out. But I'm going to get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next one.